Good day, all. Good day, all. Welcome to my new YouTube channel called Picky People, where I'll be reviewing the most popular matchmaking show on YouTube called Pop the Balloon or Find Love. So sit back and enjoy.
Right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Trey, and I'm 27.
All right. Trey, what do you do?
Yeah, so I do a couple things. I work for a project consulting company.
Okay.
And I operate as an owner's rep project manager on behalf of a tech company working in like critical environments.
Nice. Very nice.
Not sexy.
Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Yeah, so I do a few things. Right now I'm leading a book club. That's a ton of fun, so I do a lot of reading.
All right.
Love to salsa.
Okay.
Got to. What else? I'm really passionate about mentorship with like the youth as well.
Nice.
I love wine, so I do like wine reviews.
Ooh.
That's fun. I feel like I'm missing something, Arlette.
Uh-oh. What you missing? You tell us.
Talk about it later. No worries.
Okay. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Yeah, so there's a few things. Number one, just being somewhat faith-based. I'm not looking for you guys to be saints by no means. I'm not perfect, but even just a mustard seed of faith is enough. Number two, chemistry, compatibility. Like, listen, if we're not vibing, pop the balloon. Absolutely.
All right.
You got to be able to compliment me, and I have to be able to compliment you. Straight up.
Okay.
Three, I want someone who's like a nurturer. Maybe a better way of saying it is someone who has like motherly instincts. Because for me, I want to be a father one day. I want to have a lot of kids. Yeah, get rid of it. Okay. Yeah, I want to be a father one day, want to have kids. So I definitely want to be with a woman who also wants to have strong family. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Number four is intellect, being cerebral. Like, listen, if we're going to be life partners, I'm going to know you for a long time. I can be physically stimulated by a woman, like that's basically all men. But what I desire is to be intellectually, right? If we're gonna be best friends for a long time, need to be able to have deep, complex conversations about a wide variety of things. And then lastly, this is just a bonus, but humor. Like I feel like yeah, absolutely. I feel like I'm I don't know, quirky guy. I like to have fun, be playful. So if you can match that with a bit of banter, like I love that. So
nice. All right. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Yeah, I try to be open, so I'll keep it simple right now.
Okay.
But if you don't like cats, are you allergic to cats? Boom. Yeah. Nigel, I'm gonna find you a mom, bro. Don't worry. Don't worry. So, for sure.
All right. Well, we did get some pop balloons. Yeah. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. Let's start over.
This young man, for him to be 27 years old, he seems to be very mature, knows specifically what he wants and specifically what he doesn't want. And he's man enough to stand flat-footed on his wants, desires, and needs and what he's looking for. So, I mean, he seems to be well-versed at this young age of 27, very intellectual and very intelligent as far as articulate. But let's see what he has to say about these women who popped the balloon.
We're here. Your name and age?
I'm Morgan, and I'm 24.
And Morgan, what do you do?
I work in insurance.
Okay. So why did you end up popping your balloon?
He seems really sweet. I would say the height, and that's just it. But you're very nice. I love how well-spoken you are as well.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Now, how tall are you?
I mean, I didn't stretch this morning. I'm usually 6 foot, but right now I'm like
on a good day, yeah.
Yeah, on a good day. Yeah. Thank you. Long where it matters. But no, I'm 5'9", 5'9" and 7/8 of an inch.
Short
like
kings.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then how tall are you?
I'm like 5'7".
5'7".
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We get a cheat code with the heels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she has on heels. He's still he's standing about 5 or 6 feet from her. But he looks like he's still about 2 inches taller than her. But hey, women want what they want. That's their prerogative.
All right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
She's cool, definitely pretty. I love the lips. Green's my favorite color. Toes are smooth. I feel like that's always a bonus. Yeah. Probably wouldn't hit on her like on a proper night out or something, but she's pretty.
Cool.
No complaints.
Thank you. And then we did get some more down here. Your name and age.
Hi, my name is Brianna, and I'm 24.
And Brianna, what do you do?
I work in finance, and I'm also an MBA student at SMU in Dallas.
Okay. So why did you end up popping your balloon?
For me, it was the cats. I do not like cats at all, but he was extremely well-spoken. He's very handsome.
Thank you.
And I liked everything that he said other than the cats.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's a very beautiful brown woman. I know that much.
All right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Honestly, not really. But she's pretty. I mean, it's kind of hard being up here, and then
I know,
you know what
I
I mean.
know.
Like I
Everyone
don't want to
says
be too
that.
real, but yeah. not
Okay.
really.
So if you saw her out, you wouldn't approach her?
Probably not.
Okay, cool. Thank
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janaya. I'm 25.
And Janaya, what do you do?
So I am a coach for business, teaching women how to make passive income.
Awesome.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm actually allergic to cats.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, but other than that, that's,
Okay. What happens? Like you flare up? What is it?
everything. Yeah, eyes get big. Yeah.
Okay. But apart from the cats, I think you had your balloon on pop before he said that, right?
Yeah. I think you're very also well-spoken, seem very intelligent. You look like you have a personality.
Thank you.
But other than that, it's the only reason why.
Okay. Understand.
She has some interesting hair. I mean, to me, she looks like a high yellow Raggedy Ann. Raggedy Ann, I don't know if many people remember back in the day, it was this doll called Raggedy Ann. I want to say she had a TV show too, but I want to say Raggedy Ann hair was red, I believe. I don't know. But she has beautiful grade of hair and is very curly. Hopefully it's real, but she looks very interesting and intriguing in that hairstyle with the all curly. It looks nice on her though.
And is she someone that's your type?
She looks good. Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you.
I do gotta add, I shouldn't have said nothing about my cat. I'm putting a lot on the line for him right now. Crazy.
Nigel, look what you're doing.
Yeah, seriously, bro. Come on, man.
All right. Thank you. And then we had one more down over here. Your name and age.
Sade, and I'm 24,
All right. And Sade, what do you do?
and I'm an esthetician.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
He mentioned someone who has humor. I don't think I'm very funny, but something nice. I like the cross and first impression, a good style.
Thank you.
Yes.
So you want someone that's also funny as well? Is that what you meant by humor? Or like they just have a sense of humor? Like they can laugh
Well, I
at
said
stuff?
it's a bonus. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, but no worries. I mean, I want someone who I can go out, have some fun with, life of the party per se.
Okay.
That's cool.
All right. So is she someone that's your type?
Not really, to be honest.
Okay. And why not?
The face is a bit wrinkly for me.
Wow. This now listen, man. I believe in telling the truth. I mean, she's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful young woman, but to be 24, she might have something genetically going on with her face, which causes it to look a little older. But she's still a beautiful woman. She's 24 years old. She's beautiful. But for him to be that honest, which is a good thing, honesty is always paramount in communication with a woman or with anybody. But to be brutally honest to the point where it's laced with malice. Me personally, this is me and my standard. I'm going to speak the truth, but I'm not going to lace it with malice. I'm not going to do that. It's going to be honest, but I'm not going to speak honesty to the point where it's going to crush a person. Because this is my analogy about honesty. Anybody, because nobody is trash, but this is just my analogy. Anybody can throw some trash down. It takes no energy just to release it of a hand, to put trash on the ground. But to pick trash up, you got to bend your knees, bend your back, and pick it up. That's 3 actions you got to do to pick it up. And the 4th one is to put it in the right trash bin. So that's 4 things you got to do to pick trash up. So to pick a human up, you got to speak, because life and death lies in the tongue. So you got to speak the truth, but you got to speak it where it's giving life to that person, whether they're the flavor you savor or not. You still want to speak the truth, but give them life and not destroy them with your words. Because life and death lies in the tongue. It's in the tongue. So people got to be careful of how they speak to people and how we speak to ourselves. So the young man was honest, but to me, he was brutally honest, and it was laced with malice. And me personally, I don't play that. I don't do it.
All right, thank you. Let's go over here. Let's get your name and age.
Hi, my name's Hodger. I'm 25 years old.
Hodger, what do you do?
I'm a nail technician.
Okay, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I know that we're honest on this show, but I do feel like there's a little bit of grace, or maybe just like some way where you can say things without being maybe incredibly specific about physical features. I mean, if you're comfortable with that, then that's definitely okay, but I just wouldn't prefer that in a man myself. I always feel like in a society where maybe like things are normal, like this show, like saying things about somebody's physical feature, I think other people might feel comfortable. If you prioritize kindness, then that's still always going to come first, and that's a first for me. So, but you are super handsome. I love your fit. I love the neutrals. I literally stayed up until that moment too. I think you're super cool and great, but it was just that comment. I just can't.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. No, she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I mean, she looks cool.
you.
Are you East African?
Yeah, I'm Sudanese actually. What are you? How do you guys all know? That's crazy.
It's,
No, that's great.
It's like a very distinct
Features.
facial feature, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
She's a beautiful woman. She's from she's a Sudanese. She's very beautiful. Nice brown skin, long hair, almost like looks like to me look like she's from Djibouti, but she's a Sudanese.
I do want to add, though, I feel like it's probably good that you did pop, because I feel like for me, I'm very forward, direct.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can be a bit too sincere, you know, sometimes too honest, but.
Not gonna lie, I'm a super honest person too, and I think there's a big difference between honesty and comments like that. I think you could be honest without pinpointing maybe physical features about people, especially women, but I mean,
Hey,
yeah,
I mean, this
you
isn't
said
my
what you
typical
said.
environment of
yeah.
dating.
It is
but
kind
I
of weird,
respect
yeah.
it.
I feel you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, but this young lady immediately jumped in sister code and protecting the young lady's feelings beside her. So she popped her balloon because he spoke negatively about specifics about her. Not if he would have said, "Hey, she's not the flavor I savor," she probably would have kept her balloon. But since the young man was specific about why she wasn't the flavor he savored, she popped her balloon because she felt that he didn't give her grace, which is cool, because as a man, I felt that was a little too harsh too, even though he spoke truth. It's a way to speak truth without crushing a person. People can speak the truth without crushing people. It takes nothing but some thought about, I'm going to speak the truth, but I'm going to save this person from getting crushed. That's all you got to do is think before you speak. A lot of people just don't do it.
Okay, so we've got 2 balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these 2 remaining ladies a question.
Yeah, so I did have a few questions, but down to 2, so gonna have to make it good.
Yes.
How do you desire for me to make you feel in a relationship? I'll say it one more time. How do you desire for me to make you feel in a relationship? I need you to be honest, sincere, and totally transparent, because if I cannot provide that for you, I don't want to waste your time. So,
Okay, let's start first with your name and age.
Hi, my name's Hannah. I'm 23 years old.
And Hannah, what do you do?
I'm a veterinary technician, and I'm an upcoming model as well.
nice.
Yeah.
All right, if you want to go just answer his question.
Yeah, so, I mean, me personally, I just really want to be loved like anyone else. But I want to be able to also feel like I can communicate with my partner. You know, if, you know, we go through our rough patches, we're able to just, you know, talk it out and not like go to sleep at night and be angry all day. And, you know, that's a big thing for me, communication.
Define love.
Wow.
For me, I think love is just being able to, I wouldn't say like sacrifice everything for, you know, your partner, but at the same time, you know, willing to give some part of you and receive back. Yeah.
It's real. Cool.
Okay, thank you. All right, your name and age.
Hi, I'm Naila. I'm 25.
All right, and Naila, what do you do?
I am a track coach, a educator, and I am a doctoral. I'm getting my doctorate.
Okay. And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
So I would love to be. I want you to like give me confidence, even though I already have confidence, but just like make me more confident. Let me know that like I'm the one that you want. You know what I mean? Also, I think just like not have to worry about anything, like know that you got me. So like even if we're angry, we're not gonna like go to bed upset. You know what I mean? Like we know that we're angry, but we know that we're gonna talk about it after. And
Understood. And the way that I could give you confidence, is it through words of affirmation? Is it through, what are some of the ways that you get that?
Words of affirmation help, but it's kind of more of like the nonverbals for me. So like, opening my door for me or just checking for me. You know what I mean? Like,
Fair
yeah,
enough.
so it's more so the nonverbals.
Cool.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Ladies, any questions for him?
Pretty much covered like all of the questions that I was gonna ask.
Okay.
And he like off the bat just pretty much like answered all of mine, like with religion and everything, and he was pretty straightforward.
Okay. Any questions here? Yes. All right.
So I know like nobody's perfect, but what is something that you want to improve on?
That's a good question.
I'd say my obedience towards him, just being very consistent with that. Of course, we're not perfect, right? Sometimes we wake up and we're not feeling we're not feeling as we should or doing the things that we want to, but it's, I've been reading recently, like, what does it mean to fear God? And it means to love him with all your heart and also to follow his commandments. And so I want to be obedient to that because I know that that is where I will get fulfillment from in life. So I would say that. And then if I do that, everything else will sort itself out. I'm not worried about anything else, about rent, food, that'll be covered. So.
Okay, what does love mean to you?
Great question. I think love for me, kind of what the young lady said before, it's just about sacrifice. Being able to sacrifice for someone regardless for their imperfections, being able to see past that, loving them through sick, through poor, through all these things. It's not about just physical or emotional, spiritual. I think it's all of those things kind of wrapped up into one. But just in general, sacrifice.
Okay.
So.
All right. We'll be right back. Okay, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
He seems like a genuinely nice guy, straightforward with everything. Like I can relate in some aspects to him, but I don't think I would find him like romantically like attractive in the long run. Okay. He is attractive physically, but I just don't see myself, there 100%.
Okay, I see. Now, she's someone that's your type.
No.
Okay, and why not?
Kind of just going back to the second thing I said, just chemistry. Like I feel like I don't look at her and I really like want her. You know what I mean? Okay. So that's really it. Hopefully that's nice enough for you.
That's real. I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Let's go back over here. Now, she's someone that's your type.
No.
Okay. All right, and why not?
Just not physically attracted to her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. All right. So you did have your balloon unpopped for quite some time. Why so?
Good.
See, this young lady's 25 years old. She's tall and slim. By the time she's 45, 50, she's going to be super fine. This is just me and my experience on this earth 54 years. Most men like what they like at the young age, but what they like at the young age, most men can't see past that youth. So a woman like this who's nice and tall and slender and nice and brown, by the time she get 40, 45, have a child or two, she gonna fill out and she gonna be super fine. Right now she looks thin like olive oil, but she's athletic. She's a track coach. So young men, I mean, I'm older now, but if I could go back in time, boom, I'll go for the thin, slender woman who's athletic, because by the time life hits them and they get married, have a child or two, they're going to fill out to be the perfect specimen. I'm talking about curves everywhere. But you got to live to learn. It took me 54 years. I learned it now. So, hey, this type of woman is the key to having that longevity. Lord's will, you live and y'all get married, have that longevity. She's going to blossom and burgeon into a full-figured, fine, curvaceous woman.
You seem like a cool person, and like
you.
I love humor as well. So, and like I saw your personality as you were going by. Most of your answers were really good, so I didn't like have an issue with it. Yeah, I didn't have a problem really.
Cool. Thank you. All right, Trey. Well, that is all of the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming
course.
on.
Yeah.
Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take the mic.
Awesome.
Thank you.
ladies.
That didn't even clap for him. And there we have it. Episode 45, Pop the Balloon of Fine Love. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. This is a new YouTube channel called PickyPeople. It's picking up a little steam. I have over 500 views on the whole channel, which I'm thankful and grateful for the little steam that's picking up. But if you haven't, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Once again, everyone wants unfailing love. Better to be homeless than a liar. Take care.